Alright, what's up, guys? So, Hot T has uploaded a video titled Gabbie Hanna was trolling the entire time. SMH, bruh, she was. I'm like, fam, I guess she was. I don't know. I haven't seen this video yet. So yeah, let's go ahead, see what goes down, see if she was or not. But anyways, guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Hot T for more videos like this. Make sure you subscribe to her personal channel, Ray Rahimi, and her business channel, Build Your Pocket. And that being said, let's get into this video.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know this is like the third video I've made on Gabbie Hanna in the past week, but I feel like new stuff is coming out from her every single day. So here's an update to what's been going on with her. But before we get into it, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, turn your post notifications on, and give this video a big ol' thumbs up. Alright, let's get into it. First, let's start with Gabbie's latest post on her Patreon, which we have courtesy of Def Noodles on Twitter. Her post said, "I'm concerned for the world. The fact that people can't figure out I'm trolling in my TikToks is astounding. Like, I'm doing the same shit I did in Call Me Crazy and Shut Me Up LMAO. I'm doing the same shit I did on Musical.ly just in regular time. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's be viral. You think the girl who's been made fun of for her nose by the entire internet doesn't know what she's doing when she sings with her nose rubbing against the pop filter? Or when I stare dramatically into the mirror for a silent 5? Or when I say I'm gonna fuck both your parents and the one person you love? That one's still my favorite because of how many people got personally offended because they know I could, in fact, fuck both their parents and the one person they love." Okay, Gabbie. It feels good to be in control.
Yeah. I could tell you right now, like both my parents don't like weird people. They just don't like people just running up on. I would love to see that interaction. Actually, that's something where I'm like, you know what? If you think you can do that, if you truthfully think you can do that, please approach my parents with this energy. I would. That's the type of stuff where I'm like, no, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to just sit here and just watch for a second. I'm like, I just want to watch, all right? I just want to watch. But yeah, that's where I'm like, y'all got to see it as like this. Like, all right, for my parents, that ain't gonna happen. Okay, that's one thing for sure. That ain't gonna happen. If it's a girl that I'm interested in, she has to like know of you. She has to know who you are. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to call cap on that. But anyways,
this is like absurd.
It's like you posting videos like this versus the videos that I post. Like I'm sorry,
for a number of reasons. First of all, why does she think that everyone listens to her music? Like, I don't listen to her music. Yeah. I do think she's a good singer. I have heard a couple of her songs, but I don't like religiously listen to like her entire album. I don't know what's going on in her music videos. I've never even heard of Shut Me Up. Call Me Crazy is like kind of familiar, but I don't remember the music video. I
don't know the names. I just remember she doing a music video and it was like themed after Trisha Paytas or some stuff like that. Like I don't remember the name. Was that the Call Me Crazy one? I don't know, bro, but I'm like, what was that one? Was that that was Call Me Maybe. That was by that other girl. But anyways, I was like, she do a cover and that, but I was like, no, that was Call Me Maybe. Then she Call Me Crazy. Okay.
For the song, but also, why does she think that she has the power to like everyone I love? Like, highly doubt it, Gabbie.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. Like, does she think that people are gonna be like, oh, okay, it's okay because you were trolling, we're on your side now? Like, no. One person tweeted, "This reeks of it's just a prank, bro," when being called out for stupid shit. If people can't discern...
I think she had to realize, like, okay, maybe I wasn't wrong on what I, said or did. So let me just go ahead and just be like, oh, I'm just trolling. I'm just playing around. Like, it's no big deal. Let's just move on from this.
When you're being a fucking idiot on TikTok and your actual self, maybe that's just your shit personality shining through. And a lot of people were kind of guessing it was all an act to begin with, but not really for the reasons that she thinks. Like on one of her psychotic videos, one person commented, "As someone who suffers from manic episodes, this does not seem like one. She seems like she's acting crazy. I think she's feigning mental breakdown to avoid responsibility. Another user said, some are saying it's a manic episode. In my opinion, I think it started as one, but she's trying to continue it as an act for attention. Also, there were a lot of comments and tweets saying that this gives them Onision breakdown vibes, or that Gabbie is like the new Onisions, which is hilarious. Also, the fact that she says she was trolling.
I don't know too much about Onision. I remember watching his videos back in the day. I think, what was that one? It was like a high pitched. I can't remember like overall the name he would call that character, but I just remember he did like a cinnamon challenge video where he just like sprayed a bunch of cinnamon on the table and was just then dumped his face in it. That video is actually kind of funny. And then he did another one where he was like in a bathtub and was like just eating just a bunch of random foods. I thought that stuff was funny, but then dude, I guess changed. Those are like the only two videos I sat down and watched of his. But other than that, any of the extra stuff, I wasn't really too into it. But anyways,
it makes this TikTok a lot more ironic.
Hey guys, I know you like to say that women are having a mental breakdown and blame any type of expression of emotions or defending themselves as being mentally incompetent and clearly going through something. I'm actually not going through something. I'm actually finally not going through something. I actually feel really good and strong and powerful and really harnessed my sense of self and self-esteem. I'm just standing up for myself.
So are you standing up for yourself or are you trolling? Which one? Because the sad thing for her is that I actually do agree with the things that she's saying in this TikTok. Like, if this was the first time I was watching this, I would be like, oh my god, yes, true, I completely agree. But, like, then she went back and said she's been trolling this entire time and she's just trying to do this for attention and go viral. Like, I don't know. That just undermines everything that she's previously said.
So if you see standing up for yourself when you're constantly being exploited by people, tabloids, as drama, then yes, I'm a dramatic person. I don't feel embarrassed or like ashamed about that, and I'm going to continue to do that. And when I say that, I mean respond. I want to remind everybody that I'm responding to people who have said things about me publicly, false things, defamatory things, hurtful and slanderous things, and holding them accountable to their own.
But it's like, define hurtful, like, because I don't know, well, I guess, maybe I shouldn't say that, because I'm like, yeah, you might find things hurtful that others don't find hurtful. So I guess she might have a point there, but still I'm like, I just, watching these past few videos of Hot Tea like talking about you and things, like it doesn't seem like you're trolling. Like I don't know, like I've been on the internet for years now and I've seen like all different types of forms of trolling. That did not seem like trolling. And if there is a time where like a woman in my life is carrying on the way that Gabbie Hanna is carrying on, I'm not going to tell her that, oh yeah, you're mentally incompetent to, do anything. So I'm going to sit down and talk with you. So that's what I'm like, I think instead of like taking your anger out on somebody that criticized your books, maybe my thing is this. Look at the people that you're surrounded by. Are they there for you? No? Okay. Find another group of people. Keep finding a group of people until you fit in. But it's like, people are going to see you acting like this and they're going to be like, something don't seem right and stuff. So, yeah, it's like, you guys surround my thing is like, you guys surround yourself, whether it's friends, family, dog, cat, whatever. Have like an emotional support team. So situations like this won't be looked at as a mental breakdown. It's like, yeah, you might call it trolling, but somebody else that's like, they might have had like a crazy amount of mental breakdowns or I don't know, but yeah, they're gonna see this and like, oh yeah, I've done stuff like this before, and it's a mental breakdown. So I'm like, I don't know, like I'm not trying to disagree with her and say like, if you are happy and you good and all that stuff, then okay, you happy, good and all of that. But it just came off as like, hey, like, something was going on. It just sounded like you need somebody to talk to. So anyways,
as a way to highlight their hypocrisy and the fact that they don't actually care. They just want to make money.
I also found it kind of funny that she got owned by an actual mental health professional on Twitter when she once again was trying to blame her behavior on having ADHD. When she tweeted, "Did you know that a hallmark of ADHD is intense mood swings? In girls, ADHD is often misdiagnosed as bipolar. In boys, bipolar is often misdiagnosed as ADHD. Follow along with my mood swings in my semi-public diary on Patreon." I can't believe she's like pitching her Patreon here. The mental health professional tweeted, "This is pretty misleading. As a mental health professional, mood swings are not hallmarks or even distinguishing features of ADHD. While this can happen in people with ADHD, it is not a diagnosing symptom. Please do not spread misinformation. I mean, I too have ADHD and I'm a girl, and you don't.
Yeah, I'm like, I remember, I I remember a teacher. She was, we were all just in the classroom, just being wild, and she snapped on us, and she looked at all of us, and she was like, I didn't want to be the one to tell you, but you guys definitely do have a form of ADD or ADHD, and I'm like, well, dang. I'm like, well, high five to my friends. Yeah. And I'm like, we all got something we can relate to, but I just remember that day. I'm like, maybe I do. I don't know. She said that I do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, Miss M. I'm like, maybe I do, but I'm just saying I don't do things like this. So I'm like, if I do have ADD or ADHD, I'm like, I don't do stuff like this where I'm like going out on the internet and things and randomly taking my anger out on just, random people or whatever and stuff. I'm like, I just, my thing is like, I guess I can to compare my beefs and situations with people. I feel like Gabby, you purposely went out your way. It wasn't because my thing is like, you're bigger than these people. Like internet wise, you're much like, content, all that. People know you more than they know these criticizers. So you purposely went out of your way to go track these people down, make this whole big like crap about them. Most likely brought in a lot of like, views and crap to your channel just to see like, oh, what's going on? Like, why is Gabbie Hanna trending all across social media and stuff? Like, why is everybody talking about her? So let's see what's going on. They went to your social media accounts. Now they went to your YouTube, and now they, trying to see what's going on and stuff. And I just, it can be a publicity stunt, but it's like, it's a very like scummy thing to do, like for a publicity stunt if it is one. So I'm like, I don't want to think it's that. But it's like, I personally think that she was dealing with some stuff. So, and yeah, it's like, maybe it's something that she needs to be diagnosed with, but I don't know. I'm like, it's something, but I don't know. But
see me blaming my anger issues on it. I also want to talk about someone named Jake Rott, who went to Gabbie's high school, and Gabbie's own sister speaking out against Gabbie in the comments of one of Trisha Paytas' videos. Jake said, Gabbie is from my hometown, and she made a video dramatizing a fatal overdose that happened at our high school. Side note, I actually used to be a really big fan of Gabbie's storytime videos, and although I always kind of knew that they were dramatized, like they were like kind of overly dramatic and they were very biased in favor of Gabbie, like she was somehow in the right all the time, but they were just, there's something about them that drew me to them, so I was like low-key a huge fan. So yeah, all this to say, I remember the video that he's talking about. Does anyone else? Okay, wow, moving on.
I didn't know that.
She has a history of being hyper-dramatic and attention-seeking. She also says that she was bullied at school, but she was popular and pretty rude herself. She and her friends freaked out on my ex-girlfriend for no reason once at Hess Ice Rink in Neshannook? Is that how you say it? I don't know, comment down below. You want to say I had math with her in my freshman year, despite her being 2 years ahead of me, and we were.
I'm like thinking back, and I remember there was a girl that was kind of like, she did things for attention, she kind of was like doing stuff like, I don't know what she's up to now. I think I unfriended her because I was like, I remember she snitched on me in time in class. I'm like, I don't know if that was the reason why I unfriended her, or I just was all like, maybe I might still be friends with her. I don't know, but anyways, no, I just remember like that girl, she like got up in the middle of class because we were like all doing, so I don't know what we were doing, but I think somebody was messing with her. Me, I was just talking with my friends about freaking Grand Theft Auto or probably some other crap. She gets up in the middle of class and she starts like putting on her stuff. She's like, I'm running away. I'm like, fam, you at school. Like, you run away when you're at home. You're just leaving school. Like, that's and it was like, I don't know, like she that girl, she had, then I remember another thing she would do. She said that she couldn't read to herself in her head, so she had to like talk out loud, so everybody else is just kind of like, just looking along and stuff. And then she's in there like, Sam say he doesn't want no green eggs and ham. Sam said like stuff like that, and it's like, fam, like please, like go out in the hallway or just go do like whisper, they're like just something like, but it gotta be dead silence, just mouth it or something. But she was like, she said she couldn't read in her head. I'm like, do you think like what, like it wasn't like stuff that I was saying, but I'm like, it was things. I'm just kind of sitting there looking at her. I'm like, girl, I know you have some thoughts running through your head right now. Like, don't you give me that. But anyways, but yeah, there's I think we've all went to school with somebody like that.
we're
But
learning about
anyways,
outliers.
but it was like
But
in elementary. But if talking to high school, I'm like, yeah, nobody shouldn't be carrying on like this in high school. But
there's this girl
anyways,
named Megan who had a pretty large forehead, and Gabby goes, "Okay, I think I get it now." And she points to someone and says, "Forehead." Then the girl next to him and says, "Forehead." Then another guy, "Forehead." And then finally points to Megan and says, "Five head." So Megan is the
Wow.
outlier, right? So it's just so ironic to me that she says people bullied her for her nose, because if they did, it was a reaction to her pointing out their flaws.
Yeah, it's
And
karma.
then her
That's
older
what it
sister
is.
comments saying, "I'm her older sister, can confirm, but make no mistake, she has always been terrible." I mean, I guess there is a chance that that's not really her, but I don't know. So take this with a grain of salt. And in
Yeah,
response
I
to
don't
someone who
trust
asked,
that.
"How does it feel to watch all this go down?" she says, "Heartbreaking, but she doesn't learn from her mistakes. I've never said anything online before, but on the other hand, this is the treatment I got from her since she got to be about 12 to 13. It's all sad, but at the same time, how long can you blame everyone and everything else around you until you just stop hurting people?"
It's like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe if it was a video or something and it was like, oh, okay, like we know that this is Gabbie's sister and things. I'm like, oh, okay, well then, yeah, we know, but I don't trust comments. I'm like, you got people in the comments talking about their Barack Obama, so I'm like, at this point, I don't trust nobody in the comments. I'm like, it could be anybody, but anyways.
Which is absolutely insane. I can't believe she did that, if that's actually her. I don't know. What do you guys think about all
that
this?
would
What do
be
you guys feel
wild.
about Gabby admitting that she was trolling in particular? Like, do you think it has the effects that she thinks it does? This whole situation kind of reminds me of back in the day when Trisha Paytas would troll on the internet all the time just in order to go viral on the internet and get people talking about her. But
Probably
then
taking
all
her
of those
advice. I
old
mean, her hair is
videos
blonde.
came
She's
back
being
to
weird
bite
in
her in the
videos.
ass in like present
Yeah, that's the
time,
Trisha
because she was
Paytas,
actually like saying
package.
offensive things. Like, just because you're trolling, that doesn't protect you from the things that you say. Like, you're still
Yeah.
saying and doing these things. It's no excuse. Trolling is absolutely no excuse. All right, that's it for today's video, you guys. I really
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I post new videos every single week. All right, bye.
Yeah, always gotta show love and support to Hot Tea and stuff, but yeah, Gabby being weird. She being big time weird. I don't know what's going on with her, but yeah, I'm like that whole video was weird. It was just creeping me out, that dancing she was doing. What was that, man? What was that one movie called? Was it Silence of the Lamb? Freaking, it was some movie. And this guy, he was like, I think he was Silence Lamb. It's like, I ain't gonna watch it, but weird dancing scene. Yep, that was the movie, Silence of the Lamb. That's every time when I see somebody doing some like weird dances or something in a movie, that's what I'm like, first movie that comes to mind. So yeah, yeah, Gabby, she gotta stop doing them Silence of the Lamb dances, because I'm like, I ain't with that. So, but anyways, yeah, pretty good video. Shout out to Hot Tea. If you guys haven't, make sure you go subscribe to her for more videos like this. And also make sure you subscribe to her personal channel, Ray Rahimi, and her business channel, Build Your Pocket. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.